Now another check of your forecast, and we're looking at Tuesday afternoon and then into possibly even early Wednesday morning. We could be seeing some of those scattered thunderstorms. Again, this is a conditional risk. The ingredients have to be present and the cap has to be broken for Tuesday storms to fire up even into early Wednesday morning as that dry line makes its way through central Texas. But we do get to those upper 80s even as we head through Wednesday. Some areas on Wednesday might get to the lower 90s, especially west of that dry line in some of our western zones as well. Now, here's the good thing about this is that this is the last day for this week that we can have rainfall amounts that are added to our drought monitor, and that can be factored into our drought monitor, which comes out Thursday, which, by the way, we're going to be in those lower 80s, slightly cooler, because we're going to have winds coming out of the north behind that Arctic front before we have another slight chance of a few thunderstorms for your Good Friday and into your Easter Vigil. As you head into Easter Sunday, though, we do expect to be mostly dry with low to mid 80s. Taking a look at where that dry line is, it's sitting right there over portions of the Permian Basin. It's only going to make a slight lurch off to the east over the course of the day, which means much of central Texas, if not all of it, will be in that moist sector, which means you have to have that moisture in place to have that instability to give us those thunderstorm chances. But we are looking mostly cloudy, and that could limit that somewhat. So definitely something to pay attention to, and why we have the risk pegged as only conditional for the time being. Taking a live look outside right now, lower 70s, mainly cloudy, having a little bit of mist as well, just that southerly wind at around 16 miles an hour, and no wind chill. It is too warm for that to necessarily factor in. Low to mid 70s across much of central Texas and all of the Brazos Valley as well. Places like Lampasas checking in at 71 and San Saba at 71. Those are your cool spots. What's not cool is this conditional risk. This is an enhanced risk for severe weather, 3 out of 5 for a vast majority of central Texas, and the Brazos Valley only in a 2 out of 5, but the risk is still there. This means that we could be seeing some large hail. That's really the main threat. Damaging winds could be another threat as well, while tornado threat is very, very low, but it is not zero. But as we take a look at this hour-by-hour radar, there you see that cap breaks, and that's where we get that line of thunderstorms crossing the I-35 corridor by the time we get to around 6 o'clock tonight. And then by the time we get to around early Wednesday morning, I do think we could see 1 or 2 more numerous thunderstorms early before skies do clear for your Wednesday night. And as a result of the gloomy dreariness out ahead of the system itself, and the risk for thunderstorms as well as overnight being mainly cloudy and still gloomy, this is a 6 on the Joynometer. Not the best day to be outside, to be quite honest with you, but hey, in a lot of areas, especially our western zones, we really do need the rain. Chris?